Fambul, una good afternoon and welcome to una program. This na well body program SLBC. They always bring come to una for talk about well body business inside Mama Salon. And we know say well body business na all man business. And this program, how they call them, na Watin Di Docta Say program. Watin Di Docta Say program. This na program where they bring the health people them when are master sabi people them for well body business. Follow all can ask them question and talk to them. But we will body business. But sometimes they Watin Di Docta Say we can present her inside the studio. But today we don't count them out now the field. And today Watin Di Docta Say they na Connaught Teaching Hospital and na the mortuary part of the Connaught Teaching Hospital. Family, if you can remember well, some time back Watin Di Docta Say program in come now mortuary. We don't look at the condition of the mortuary. And same also come back now so we look at the time and make the mortuary. But now this mortuary don't done. So Watin Di Docta Say, can now this mortuary for can make una all see waiting at the facility within inside the mortuary and for talk to the master sabi people them we get for the take care of demand them inside this particular mortuary. Well, me when they bring the program come to you, me na Emmanuel Samura. So Fambul, the program where you watch now Watin Di Docta Say. So Fambul, as I mean telling you earlier, say this particular program we bring in Ghana the Connaught Teaching Hospital, particularly the mortuary, the newly refurbished mortuary. For we can make una see how the mortuary turn. But before we go around the mortuary, go on for talk to the hospital care manager of the Connaught Teaching Hospital, when Dr. Makapua, we go carry for tell we plenty thing about this mortuary. And before we go on for una see waiting this current facility gets. So good afternoon and welcome to the program Watin Di Docta Say.
Thank you very much, my brother, and thank you to SLBC and welcome to my people the way they watch me.
So firstly, Famu go and know what it mean for this particular facility for in this current state where they show.
Well, it means a lot to start with, but na very hard work. Na something we don't think for a long. We all know how this facility be there. This na place where be say the whole country can sabi. You understand? Anything will happen, the whole salon they know. So we know how this facility be there. You know, be there in too much good shape, and be befitting for what we they give people them. So one of the reasons and the way we sit down with the Ministry of Health leadership, we say, well, let's change this place and make it to international standard. We will be befitting to the people and the country as a whole.
So as a doctor, now you don't tell me generally what it means. As a doctor and a medical person, the current state of this mortuary, what it mean or how significant a date owner as a medical person?
Well, it's very significant because mortuary, well, not only for can maybe like use as a funeral parlor, like for can deposit body then they wise with the way to the bag, but also we get what we call autopsy, post-mortem. You see, somebody can die, for example, unfortunately don't die, but we go on know waiting kill that person there. Sometimes you not die on your own, somebody can die mysteriously, we go on. So if we not get a mortuary, we get a kind standard there, then we not be able to know. So let's say for example now advantage then seize per that person there. So then they go don't left for nothing for both. But again, as I tell you about the post-mortem, so the other thing back we really think of not training, because don't forget say Connaught na teaching hospital. So we get medical students them. We get junior doctor that we want for specialize. Someone want do this field in a pathology. So if they not get outside they start for train. Outside they start for see something that we go interest them. Then they not go get any, we not go in the next 5, 10, 15 years, we not go get any new pathologies them. Then the country go still they outside be there. So now that make this mortuary very significant to we as Connaught Hospital, as doctors, as healthcare workers. And now that make we very glad we don't able for make come up to this standard so we did today.
Okay, so doctor, you talk now about training. We know say training is one important aspect of the medical field. This particular facility, it gets all what you need or take for train a junior doctor for they become a pathologist.
Definitely, it gets all. In fact, on the opening, one of the professor, they were a pathologist. They tell the minister, say, in fact, the West African College become for can do an accreditation. They say, if now we don't get this kind of mortuary, and the West African College become, then we forget the accreditation. Because anything where you need now, any standard mortuary across the world, not only in Africa, it gets an IDD.
So, doctor, you go agree with me, say, from which I don't see with me, I know that we get improved machines them for take care of demand them. And you go get the machine them, but you talk about the human resource. And we know how things don't happen now. Before now, plenty of people use the hand machine, they don't make boku. Now we see plenty of machine them. We get this particular mortuary. It currently get the human resource, the skill set for operating the machines there, so to the level where reach meet international best practice.
Definitely, very good question. So, like I said before we start this project, we think everything through. We not just say, oh, the building dilapidated, so let's go renovate it. Oh, equipment not there, so let's go put equipment. No. So what we do, we get a whole component of everything we required. We put everything in place. So the human resource, where we know say, one of the most important resource, we take care of her. We know say today we get a lot of stuff than then one. Afazad, all man they can stay where you want come go, stay where you want go. So all learn stuff then they will be get. The first thing we will do, the one that will be they get complain on too much, the one that we know say then conduct not be too good according to the criteria they will don't set. We get rid of them. So now we tailor down the stuff to some number we know so they able control. And then they will do. They will not only tap you now. We say, okay, then one now we don't get. Now we train them. So we train them, we make them go on that training, we count professionals them, we count expert them, we pay them, then train them. They not only train them on the professional duty or on how for handle dead body or how for all things and they train them on that, they then train them back on what we call customer care. So how they talk to person where come, person where don't believe, they don't come for deposit in loved one, how they talk to them, how they, then can't. So then go through all that training and they. Therefore now they see them out, they will come all man they inside clothes, so you don't know that now that. Now they all get uniform. We provide uniform for them back. So the human resource, we know say now, they get the technical skills, they don't get the public relations skill, we don't also motivate them, they get uniforms and then we get all the motivational packages that we put together back for make sure say this time around they really perform.
Okay, one thing critical in Salon, we look at this with central mortuary. Before now, you watch the people already work in a mortuary. It make people get the perception say, now somebody is not correct, or somebody not checkman, or we life not the take, we not think say life super for again. Now for can work in a mortuary. Why when you go to do private mortuaries, na different scenario, or you go overseas, somebody to work in a mortuary, no go ever no say they work there. This particular transformation, it meets with the international best practice for say I go to work in a mortuary. But when I go out, you know, go ever no say me na mortuary worker.
Definitely. So we see that they already talks on that too, and be there, some way see some answer for well, not be too good for it. But for working a mortuary as a mortician, as a mortuary attendant, any other capacity where you get, a very respectable job. Across the world, all sides, just like I don't mention, even at the private sector, a very respectable job. But I know some people in BD, you understand, they drink, they come, don't check, like I talk. So now, in fact, don't put anybody who catch the drink or forget saying I don't check because I'm in a higher level. Anybody who catch the drink in the place of work, will they sack you straight? Straight, then you don't get question yourself. Before I say now for KG, you don't check. So we don't tell them all anything in there. We don't put disciplinary measures in place for let we know say. Now you see them properly dressed. Me say they make joke. Why they I say so now all be fine. You know, we then dress neat now. They not dress that half as that way. So now so we really get for maintain one from break and professionalism na the mortuary sector. And since here na the central government institution, you know, so once you don't get the professionalism now, it'll be easier for filter down to the other institutions across the country.
So let's talk about the control of the place. We know say first time where you can also, you know, you get different offices, but somebody most times where you count body, you know, even know that for talk to, because then they all man they on your own. Let's talk about the control mechanism where this newly refurbished center could get.
Yeah, so we put that there into place back. In fact, now you make you see the first office and the administrative office, the outside. You don't do much the outside. If I would go around, I go show now. So that where you can now, you go direct to the administrative office. What's they talk to you? If I want to see who says they have follow enter safe. So we make sure so we don't get security there now. Dedicated security will not be getting there before. Now we get a security where you come, you knock the door or it snap, you say hello, I ask you what you want, what you can do, or then you know that kind of question, and they self get their own set. By the way, the mortuary, the security self will train them on which question they wife for ask people and all that kind of thing. So then we see now if you can inside there, they let you in. So you see that control mechanism they don't do now. So you don't get even the staff them they were divided into two half. The one and the way they get for them are the administrative section. You understand? And the one the way they come, where you get for the talk to people, where they show people who side for go, who side for pass, and the one the way they can at the technical section, where you get for them at the inaya or the cold room, then they deal directly with the body. Next shift, they will change. The one the way be the admin. Then they go to the technical. The one that we be tech, then they can at the admin. So now so we don't do them for itself. But again, for let's see the administration we don't get. We also don't make sure say we fix CCTV camera. Because now we know say in a modern world, you know, AI and all that kind of thing and there. So we don't fix CCTV also. Because we know say we all a motorman. You know, you can put law, you still get some people that will go and flout that law there. So for let we take disciplinary actions and measures, we get a CCTV camera if I even get inside my phone, so I can even do any sign at the wall, I watch, I they see, I even hear what they talk. So in case of anything now, very easy. All my management staff that they all get the HS, the senior matron, is so that we can able to any side for monitor, because we really want to make sure say this time around we mortuary the function and they give respect and dignity to we loved ones who we would have lost.
So okay, let's talk about because where you don't see this kind of beautiful place. Plenty people they way we know so people they die boku now. Plenty people they will go and count them. Then dead people and half or can keep them for some time before they go bury them. Let's talk about the capacity. Whose kind of capacity we this particular place gets?
So the capacity they in fact with this renovation we more than double the capacity. Before we be able to handle at one stretch at one go 32. Now we don't get up to 68. So all of them new freezer there, cold room they hold on couch, they're able to accept that number of us. So the capacity for any mortuary is fairly large. You understand? So and they're able for so people then go cover them embody them, anybody will want come. This not so that Connaught mortuary will be no trade. It's a new mortuary we really they up to standard.
Okay, so somehow we go to watch this now, go to think now, say, oh, this way they don't make and find so. It go expensive like Vatus and Columbia Davis and the other private mortuary. So let's talk about the affordability or prices per this mortuary. We not go tell you the exact price but not just assurance for the public.
No, the prices them very competitive. Anyhow we do this is not a public institution, not a government institution. So we review the prices. We're on that process there now. Definitely we want for get what we call sustainability. So at least we're able to get some cost recovery price for buy the formalin, buy the chemical, all the other thing and so but however the price go up, however the price expensive as they call them, they not going ever reach the private sector. So definitely they therefore be lower than any of the other private sector that where would they go to.
Okay, so final before we go on, what are some of the facility them where this particular mortuary, this current refurbished mortuary gets?
Okay, so thank you. So of course we don't see the building, we don't renovate it to standard, fine, clean, you know. I mean, they tell some people, then they say, "We cake for themselves now." They take a eater, you know, inside the mortuary. So I clean. I don't talk about the CCTV when a new facility. I talk about. I forget about digitization. Now we get computer system. They enter the system. Them anything now they inside the computer. So then they say, "If I cable, then I'm a table." In my office, I see how many corpses they can inside today, how many we don't release, and all that kind of thing a day. So coming now to the technical side, we don't get 3 brand new refrigerator, which we call cold room, with 18 compartments. So then now the good thing in compartmentalized. That means say because then roughly speaking, we call one pot or one pala. And how kind of column they will be get. Now we get column we compartmentalize. One body now they go inside one side and I want the don't they. One body they go inside one side and I want the don't they. So we don't get on the standard column the way you can find any other developed country in the world. So now done there we don't get, so we really don't change which will be you know be the envisage or which we know about mortuary business. When it comes to the post-mortem section, if a day we don't really get what they call a game changer, because now we're able to do what they call forensic post-mortem. You know, for example, say for example, allegedly say then shoot somebody. You understand? So before, if one for knows that bullet they pass will get for open that body day for watch. So now we don't get what they call the CM X-ray. They will go CM. Where they move them, just can put it on top of the body. You snap them, you see the screen, the picture on the screen. So you're able to know exactly which side the bullet pass or the nerve, for example, like anything that will happen. You're able to know how many centimeters it pass, how many centimeters deep. So that is a game changer we don't get. We don't get brand new post-mortem tables. We first time the post-mortem table and I go back bet you say any other side you go to this country where the post-mortem table where they call them, they build with tile, block and tile. Now we don't get the original standard international post-mortem table where we wanna go see. We don't get post-mortem equipment we not to that nerf now or that way to where they all. We get the all now electronics. You just they fix them by the light. If not cut you one cut. Because then you know then so all of them things and they we don't get, so we don't get a lot of equipment. Of course, even the building again, we make sure say because sometimes just like when you play with beef, for example, you go get the oil, go stick in your hand, so we don't get facility for cold water, hot water. So any of the pump the way you open. If not cold water you want to go get, if not hot water you want, you know, you go get like any other which man country where we can go and see. And of course for the post-mortem table and back, you know, na sensor for the water. So you no need for touch for open pump or it's just they put your hand, the water they come. So now some of them facilities there we don't get big freezer bag for keep with specimen them and all of them things. So a lot of facilities don't come. Equipment, like I say, a lot of it. PPE, what you call personal protective equipment for we staff them, boots them for work, aprons them for work. So all of them they inside this complex now. So then we go make them. If they don't dress for work, you say they are very professional, and then we will do their work professionally.
So Fambu no go ever get that situation where they can a mortuary and tell and say, okay, we not get gloves. Pass you give money for logo buy gloves?
No, they all lentin and then nothing of the past. This is not the new Connaught Hospital mortuary where we encourage everybody for come and see say things don't really change and we want to maintain that level.
Okay, so Fambul want say plenty thank you to Dr. Mark Kapua in the hospital care manager for the Connaught Teaching Hospital where they talk to we about this mortuary. The program they watch now Watin Di Docta Say. So the next one, Dr. Kapua, they can take we around the facility for let really tell we, for now really see wetin me dey talk about the facility wey dey na this Connaught mortuary, the newly refurbished Connaught mortuary. So stay with me. Watch now Watin Di Docta Say, where they come to you live from the Salon Broadcasting Corporation, and where they talk to him in Emmanuel Samoa. Now we don't talk to Dr. Kapua, and Dr. Kapua they can take, we go around now the facility for really show you waiting inside this mortuary here. So yes, doc.
Yes, so now welcome again, people. As so they say, this is the brand new Connaught Hospital mortuary. Of course, we have a security post now. This not be there. I knew something way itself, so that we want to make sure say really where people can now they get already attend to them before they can to the staff them. This is another new something we not been there also, a funeral parlor. Now in this, so now if people want whole service, you know, not all man can go to a church or a mosque. You understand? They can hold service now we get a comfortable place. We well aerated, they can come for all the service there now before they go back their loved ones. So now of course, funeral parlor this, chair them, pamper will staff them, the administrative assistant, you know. So now that they hold the service to get the chair them, everything. So now we go to our pastor, we go to our imam. You know, we all service now before now they go back the wait serve there. So you get all the facilities. In fact, since you get for get fridge now so that we'll give the people cold water, soft drink, you know, that kind of thing there. So we got a giant fan there, just in case, you know, we get a lot of people inside for your. Then this again is a new system. So I'll tell you now we have to get a CCTV system now. So any side where you go, it's the new. So hello. So we call it the viewing room now. So we can have the body there, then 1 or 2 people, and because we want to really minimize the crowd. So 1 or 2 person now go come for identify, say yes, now the families before they prepare for pull and do. So
we are not viewing room. How you get somebody to do that? Why is it?
Yeah, so this time I talk to the people and I welcome the relative them. We take them to the cops for let them see, for let them identify. They get some documentation where they get for do here for sign, you know, all and so these are all things we not been there. We don't really create for really come with that professionalism, so that people that will really know say we don't change. We are more professional now, and we treat the public with respect. So when they do the documentation now, you person sign. After you don't identify saying that you relative, you sign, then they hand over you the body. So I they can't do the balance.
Yeah, they come.
Smoothly, you go carry the report, so you go sit down. So we get an office for the pathologist. You know, just a standard office like any other office, furniture, cabinets. They get in restroom and bathroom. We don't do, so the doctor they come for take care of himself and everything done set. So if you be enter some time back, you know, you feel something completely different. But now any doctor can feel very proud for consider and work. So yeah, the thing and so I'll be glad we get only one of these. Of course they upgrade them. So now what we do, then put one system directly for the cold room, then the other one for the building, because they all be there one side. So we see the thing go off, all the thing they go off. So now the cold room because now more important, now they keep the body there, it gets a own control system, and the building of itself get a own control system.
So this
is one of the trolleys then. We get this enough, so now I make some they wanna go sit down in the corridor. So now they put the body now for William, for going to the video room, for go show, you know, the relative or the family members. Well, this is not just store, we need to forget store, so we keep materials. So Kaya, of course, there the CC restricted access. So that means not for everybody, now for only the staff them or somebody where they allow for come inside. Because now they will get the highly technical side, highly private side. Now they the cold room day, now they do the post-mortem. So we can go inside and now go see. Yes, so I can just snap from here and see from here the cold room them. Yes, so the different cold room in this now. Probably they talk about compartments and all of that. We also get that general one where they take a lot of, if you go inside there now the cold, you know, itself. So this is the refrigerator for keep specimen. Say they don't pull some kind of parts for, you know, for go do investigation and how they keep them. So you see the temperature regulator and control and all of that in there. So you just open the one, let it just see from inside. See, don't cool, don't begin cool. So this now, then they give people the more respect, more dignity. Because we take out one body now, that you want to lay down inside. One body, now you want to lay down inside. The other side and the other side. So now we know they pack the all together, man and woman, all that kind of thing, and they know they again. So any one person now, then on your own side. So on that. So yeah, this is the other highly technical place, at the post-mortem room. So what do they mean by post-mortem or autopsy? That where somebody don't die, or let they come check the body, waiting be done. So this now one of the table where I will tell you about the very modern table, electric accessor. This is our water. This one, na cold water. And they come on. So now yeah, then the hook. Then of course now this, now the three this is the call autopsy saw. Now all thing na electronics, so they control them where you don't put it inside and just the cut normal now. See, so not to that way they go take knife for cutlass for can chop again. So before we put the parts inside the fridge, we weigh an hour first for know how many kilogram. Because any part inside motorman body, you get a weight for weigh. You get a range weight for weigh. So we put an hour for weigh then from there now we know say if na normal body or is it below the average or is it above the average. Then we put on a fridge now for take and further than the same. Of course, we get to heat and so this table is the same as this, the same function way this they get. So there's also a light, a light. Some part they maybe you don't open, you want to go more inside, so you need more light. So this light the way for anyone we get normal vision, but we need this back for concentrate. Besides like some of we do with fat. We get bokueti, so for concentrate deep inside for C. So the doctor that they use we call them the standing operating light.
So how this theory so they can do two autopsies?
They do two autopsies at the same time. Two at the same time. One doctor they okay, one doctor they okay, and it's very fine. All in the within average and international standards, spacing and all of that. So that's it. They will not get any kind of self. So then the way they na block will be to make out style. You understand? But this now gets all in system. Well, something soil HD where the soil we side the water they pass, we side they have chaff. You know that kind of thing, and then they happen. Then self get the outside they pass. Then we don't done. Doctor they don't done also. I had the covers the hand. This is not cold water. This not cold water. This not hot water. So you don't see. So why then get and they wait if they allow say hand soil, blood or any other fluid. So you no need for touch them like I touch us so now. Now with the shoulder. Make out the shoulder, you lock this up. Make out the shoulder, you lock her. We get all the other system there we done. So tell you one for to get pressure. So this day we will sell this step now the same one. This step they give you water, we get pressure. So this also now they see now electronics. Now light they work with. You get all of so in case you get other equipment and you get socket then now we you fix the and all of that. So like that. So this of course this machine I get this screen here. Now the game changer in autopsy, like I will tell now. So this now they don't need for check the body again. They just need this machine and the worker. I just see if I go able to demonstrate small. I just move a small. So in the worker. So you can pull out from here now. You drive arm, get tire, they get wheels. The driver go this, so they directly on top of the body. They can take the shot, you see on the screen now. Then we'll be able to know now say na so thing na knife or na bullet or na waiting. So really one of the biggest as they say game changer in forensics. We guess not get for day again. As get for they say on a screen 5 centimeter and 5 centimeter, 10 centimeter and 10 centimeter. That's what they pass you can put ruler.
So this in a move to them.
Yeah, they see what demonstrator just now. They move, you get wheels, they see the wheels, they get tired. So you just the driver from there. This thing they move so as you make it so you don't open. Just they move. So you make it so that means they don't lock. So now you know they move. So you can move with them, put them directly on top of the body, and you take the video shots and the shots. So now most of them things they are already again now. So we have a few questions now. Okay, ask the administrator. If it's not being
Tell me. Fumble on a good afternoon.
Only one of these, of course, they upgrade them. So now what to do? Then put one system. So if you just show, okay, HS, you go take her from here now.
From here, this the workers that we refer to as the mortuary attendants. When are the morticians? This now their office inside. There you go sit down. The tradition they can see them scattered all around. No, we don't get an office inside everybody for day because we want a perfect decor under this place. When the body come from here, then go attend to the people. It's not the washroom and toilet. The washroom, everything there. Because after we don't play with them body, then they everything they need for come and fresh up themselves. Now we give them uniform. And when that uniform na two type there, you get the uniform where they presentable to the outsider, and then you get the mufti where they use as a scrub for take care of the body. So everything I had, then they change them, wash themselves up, go dress because they never go home, they not carry an infected thing to the beginning. So this not be ever there. We don't establish this now. So themselves get an enabling environment and live a perfect work environment. Then you can be.
Where the body they come out from the gate? Okay, wait.
The facility itself.
Yes, where the body they come out from the gate. So let's say for example, here they come.
Now they come straight. The vehicle they drive come here. Then this mortuary attendants then go collect her from here. Then wheel them inside the mortuary itself. All other documentations, the relative, they pass through that parlor. So we must see that receptionist, do all the entries together with the one we carry with them. The disease in relative, the nurse and the disease in relative if not inside. If not inside to where the person die, this is not the entrance. Where that they use for camp.
Inside Connaught.
Inside to we Connaught Hospital. This is not the entrance. So we also prepare for the disease the relatives where they come. Probably they come and want to use the restroom. They want to see for himself. So we do a decent facility for them. Yeah. So we get the male and the female toilets so they can come now and see what they say. You come while they can attend to business, a few for ease himself can come here.
So Fambugo and know waiting are some of the processes where somebody for go through in an instance when I open the mortuary in a full time for people for counting body now because some people go don't know so they don't they so maybe there must be some changes.
Yes, there's a great change. Not to traditional haphazard way people they come here. Now we don't put a methodology in place. Where you come, they come straight with the body, the relative they come and talk to the receptionist. The attendant, the assistants, mortuary attendant today, he go take up the process with them and hand them over to the mortuary attendant, the morticians them, then go take that. Then the relative work out with the body, go walk through that parlor to the receptionist, all details about the disease and who is the next of kin, all responsibility, then detail them. Based on that, they take, they go to the bank and pay all the revenue attached to that particular corpse. Receipt the count back now. Then they confirm now that in body fully they under we control and we go take care till the time where one can take in body.
Okay. So what's your name? What's your
Mina Tijan B. Bayo. I'm the senior hospital secretary stroke administrator of the Connaught Teaching Hospital.
So plenty thank you to you, Mr. Bayo, who in the hospital secretary. At least you don't tell people don't really understand or know how they for able for coming inside so when it would not open to the public. Thank you very much, Mr. Bayo. So Fambul, we don't get them from the Connaught Hospital care manager, and same way so from the hospital secretary. We don't get them from waiting and say. And Fambul, we don't hear you always waiting they don't say. We don't go through the facility. When I don't see the facility we currently dey now this mortuary, where now the new mortuary. And one thing we catch me attention when they talk about now the something that we then call the game changer by autopsy. We now they say salon they for do forensic autopsy. Where some before now then they go to oversee for go do, but now they say they get the capacity and they don't show even the machine where they do that kind of forensic autopsy.
So this is the admin assistant office. We I did the administrative, all the administrative itself they happen now. So they don't count the corpse, they don't deposit them, the relative then I had they come, they wait safe. So I'll be telling them about everything on digitized. We get a computer system now where they can now they enter. So any information they enter on this computer now, myself are able to share on my table na office. The hospital secretary they able to share on the table na office. So they really know now how many body don't come inside. Today, for example, na 2 na income, but one they don't get outside back. So all the system now don't get them. Now they get them printer, they get them cabinet, just like any other office. So this they show the professionalism now. Say the mortuary it don't really change. Not to not to that one we get so they not too mortuary we get. Yeah, now we don't get standard. System. They self get now be see that documentation under I be tell now inside we just start. So they self then get now. So they enter the page of course not go show the writing because the name then they but now that open we say we na empty one like here now. So now triplicate. So you don't see triplicate. So where they write now this na they cut then give the relative them. This they stay in a mortuary now, then this other one they gonna record what they see. So all this now we don't do for really able to track. So why is it there now the same information in there? So if the book lost now, the computer not go lost. You understand? If the computer get virus, the book go there. So we really set down the system there for make sure say for give people them the confidence for let them know say them will come. So the same book here, is there under. So we they enter now, but this is the enter inside the computer back. So
when the facility will be open to the public?
Well, the facility, of course, from the official launching last week, it don't open, so the public can start for Canal. But from next week, really, because I be telling I say we get some nitty-gritties we need for set. We need for review the pricing. We need for review the shift system. Because, for example, the nurses and then 3 shifts that they work. So we want to see either if the mortuary staff they say go keep that 3 shifts or they keep the 2 shifts. So we do that, they all inside this week. But for now, anybody we get in body, they can carry them. And Sine and the team then they go do the needful. But by next week now, officially now, everything go on set. By then and now, the price list all go hang them in front of you so that people can go see. So nobody no need for tell you something, for let us go tell you all that thing. So anybody, any mortuary staff where they talk with, if they inside your uniform, then no other person not talk to you, say, hey, can I this and that. If I don't not get for this, and I mean, they do constant monitoring. We check that the camera for see, hey, which make crowd there and we send person that they can check or we self can check. So now the new cannot mortuary this.
Okay, so plenty thank you to you, Dr. Makapua, we are the care manager, hospital care manager for the Connaught Teaching Hospital, and also plenty thank you to Mr. Bayo, we are the secretary in the Connaught Teaching Hospital. And what you don't tell you say officially next week all things go down set. So by next week the Connaught mortuary go be open to the public. Because everybody go for count in body now this mortuary. So fumble the program where you'd watch now Watin Di Docta Say, and they say to every good thing must come to an end. So now I go draw the curtain of today edition of Watin Di Docta Say program. I say plenty thank you to the man behind the camera when Samuel Abeso Stanley, the digital editor when Bobby Klamin Kanu, and same also to me producer when Joseph Stanley. We bring the program come to you, Mina Emmanuel Samuel. Tata until we mix next week.